Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on NIO on May 13th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $4.2 at regular hours and at $4.05 at pre-market hours. And my main assumption was that we potentially completed the B wave, the top of the B wave, and we have to see this movement to the downside that should complete the C wave. And guys, this is the actual NIO's price action. You can see that we were somewhere at this point, and since I made my previous video, this asset went lower and it is moving towards the potential level of accumulation. And yes, it is a kind of sideways movement, but in general the sentiment is cautiously bearish. And this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And for now, guys, I have three tiers. It is Discord Access tier, Safe Haven and Gold tier. And if you want to just be in line with all the latest news and with the most recent actions and potential upcoming actions of the US stock market, it is more than enough to join just Discord Access. If you want me to cover your personal position and if you want me to create a plan for you to invest in stock market, Safe Haven is for you. The only difference in between these two tiers is that on Safe Haven tier you will have a monthly 30-minute Zoom call session with me. And the Gold tier is for people who want to take the most from my experience and from my knowledge. And in this tier you will have a 30 minutes weekly Zoom call with me where I will teach you how to beat the market. On top of that, guys, for the members of this tier, I will give my personal signals where to enter and where to leave the position. I will do it when market conditions are more predictable for swing positions. So, and let me give you a sneak peek on the Discord group. You can see that I publish a lot of updates on the market, and as you can see, I even make predictions of its upcoming movements. And if you follow my channel for quite some time, you know that I have a very high level of experience in this type of trades. And guys, in this Discord group, I explain a lot to my patrons, and I do a lot of technical analysis on demand on different assets. Here is the general sentiment of the market on April the 10th. Here is INTC, ISRG, here is JD, RKLB, MSTR, and other ticker symbols. You can see that I do it pretty much 2 or 3 times a week. And all of my community members know how to benefit out of these market conditions.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's zoom out to a bigger picture. I have to admit that, let me show you right here. Let's turn off all the tools. This movement to the downside and this retracement is nothing else but a part of potential new structure. This is the lowest point for NIO for quite a while. I would say it didn't hit the same low levels from April of 2020. And from this point, guys, we have and NIO has all the chances to hit high targets if it breaks its crucial points. And what levels it should break in order to confirm its uptrend, I will show you within just several minutes. But for now, let's take a look at its fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to the consensus analyst price target, and it's set at $4.91. Among 11 ratings, 2 analysts suggest to buy, 7 analysts suggest to hold, and 2 analysts suggest to sell NIO stock. And we have the most recent update that was made by Mizuho Securities on May 16th, and they reiterated their price target. They boosted the price target from $3.5 to $4 mark. But guys, it is pretty much our current price because NIO is hovering exactly at $4 mark at pre-market hours. So What other potential catalyst NIO might have? First of all, I want to pay attention to this news that was published a week ago, and it's titled NIO gets European certification for steer-by-wire tech on ET9. And guys, this is a quite good step towards the beginning of sales of their flagship in Europe, because Europe has quite, I would say, high level of certification. And it might be some kind of obstacles for companies to achieve all the certificates to be able to sell their vehicles on European market. And this is just one tiny but very important step towards these sales. But let's take a look at the sales itself. We have the data that was published just yesterday about their insurance registrations for week ending May 18th. And NIO registered about 4,240 vehicles. And guys, it is very good to see that NIO has a second week in a row with these higher numbers than previous week. And to be honest, for this year, it is the second best week in their insurance registrations. That is why, guys, I have to admit that yes, NIO potentially might gain more momentum, and it forms from the very beginning of this year higher highs and higher lows. It has to break this previous record of this year in order to confirm this trend. Let me show you that other brands wait a second, Tesla also has an increase in their sales, but other brands have mixed results. XPeng has a little bit lower levels of their sales. Li Auto has a slight increase in their sales, but it is not the best movement to the upside. BYD has a decline in their sales, and Xiaomi has an increase in their sales. I would say the results are quite mixed. That is why this is a very important achievement for NIO brand, because this is a consistent growth for 2 consecutive weeks. On top of that, they start to deliver their updated ES6 and EC6. And you know that about several months ago, they declared that they will update their vehicles, their models on a quarterly basis. And this is the first result of these updates. They updated, let me show you. So it is another news that might also be quite bullish for NIO. I don't want to dig deeper what exact changes did they do in order to improve their specifications, but from the customer standpoint, it is very good news. On top of that, guys, let me show you that NIO improves their driver assistance system. It is pretty much a self-driving system, quite similar to Tesla's. And I have to admit that they use a little bit different technologies. They use LiDAR instead of video signals. And yes, it is a different story, but in general, it is another very good update. And this is a long-term catalyst that potentially might add the value to the bigger picture of NIO's price action. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's switch to hourly time frame and turn on all the tools. I have to admit that I still stand on my position that NIO might have this movement to the downside to complete the bottom of the C wave. And in my previous video, I showed you the potential price targets for the bottom of the C wave. If my assumption is correct and this is the top of its B wave, and if this pivot holds, the level which NIO might hit is at around $3.6 mark. It is a one-to-one extension of the A wave projected from the top of the B wave. And it is staying in line with our green rectangle that I marked several, I would say, weeks ago. And this is a potential accumulation point for the bulls where they will heavily add to their position. And it doesn't mean that we don't have any chances to hit low price targets. It means that we have to see some kind of reaction out of this green rectangle range, right after which I will definitely see more data using which I can do my projection for its upcoming movements. But for now, guys, yes, despite the good news from the fundamental standpoint, I still stand on my position that NIO might land a little bit lower, and we have to wait for this movement. If you like my video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium